My name is John, 26 years old. Work in a cafe. Work is far from my home. I'll start from the beginning. I was working the cash register that day when placing an order for a customer. Noticed a man across the street. I didn't think much of it at first. Turns out we had nothing to live for a few hours. I saw him still there. In curiosity, I asked another cashier, "Did you see this person too?" I turned around at the same time. Looking at the past is also confused. He wasn't about 3 hours ago. "Are you standing there?" He asked me and shrugged and said I'd check it out. I turned around when I went out. See most of my colleagues, all gathered behind the counter. Then I turned around and looked at the guy across from me. He's wearing a black trench coat, dirty sneakers, wearing a baseball cap. This baseball cap looks like it's been worn for a long time. "Hey bro, are you okay? You've been standing here for hours." I shouted to him from across the street, but he didn't move. There's no sign of hearing me. I crossed the street hesitantly. That's when I understood why my parents let me look left and right when crossing the street, because I was hit by a speeding car. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember feeling nothing. The stranger raised his head slightly. I saw a pale face and an unsympathetic smile. I still remember oneself. Hear the voices of colleagues gathered around me. One of my colleagues is calling the police, and it took me a while to open my eyes. I saw blood start sawing under me. People stand by my side, but what I remember most clearly is another cashier looking around. I didn't realize until later. He's looking for that guy. That means that person either ran away or disappeared. Then I woke up in a ward. It's surrounded by all kinds of equipment. There are many tubes stuck in me. I took a closer look at myself. Right arm and right leg are broken, hanged. I try to move my head, but the pain penetrates my body like electricity. I have a brace on my neck, but you can still move slightly. But it hurts when moving. So, I can only roll my eyes. I saw a few x-rays ahead. The film shows the legs and neck, and one that I think should be an arm. As I speculate, that should be my x-ray. I broke where my leg joined my hip. Neck is not broken, but I can feel something is wrong. I try to call a nurse or a doctor, but I can't make any sound. Your brain tells you to do something, but can't. It feels weird. Make you feel confused and scared. After going through the torture of being silent, I remember the hospital has a button to call a nurse. I fumble with my left hand, but not found. But okay. I heard the door on the right open, but the footsteps sounded wrong. Feels irregular or awkward. I can't remember. Whoever it is, they came to my bed, start fiddling with the device next to you for some reason. I didn't tell them I woke up, but when they go out, I must have somehow knocked the button off the bed. Because I remember, then I heard a click on the wall. I don't know who this guy in my room is. Walked to the wall brightly. Didn't even look at me. Picked up the button and put it back on my bed. They started walking towards the door, but stopped at the corner of the bed. I don't know why. I closed my eyes. Pretend to sleep, but slightly open your left eye to the point where you can just see things. Found a terrible scene in front of him. The nurse turned to face me. Or turn your head to me. And he has no face. I was scared. I'm afraid if anything moves, bad things will happen. So, I just quietly watched him walk out the door. Went down the hallway. It took me a long time to finally relax. Start to understand how much danger you are in. Then a silent scream. I won't tell you day by day, but I saw you for almost a week. After the faceless nurse, I'm numb to this. Just waiting for the nurse to leave my room. About a month later, they removed the brace from my neck. Then, I heard it coming from outside the door. I don't know which language underestimates the sound, but I figured out one word: miracle. Probably referring to my recovery. Shortly after removing the tight support, they took the cast off my leg too. I feel like I've been in the hospital for a year. I finally got up the courage to call the nurse, but no one came. Then I tried the button again, but still no one. I understand after this, they don't come when the patient calls. but do whatever you want. I move my right arm with my left hand. It hurts like hell, but I have to do it. I put my legs on the bed. Push yourself up. But immediately fell to the ground. I should have gotten to this point. After all, I've been in bed for a year. I got up with all my strength and went back to bed. Over the next 3 months or so, I got out of bed trying to regain my strength. I learned to walk again. I will slowly walk to the door, then walk back. One day, I will fully recover. I tried twisting the doorknob, found it locked. Every day I try to open that door, but never succeeded. Then I ended to be able to do as before the car accident, running and walking. One day I had a great idea. Just hit the door with the bed. I grabbed the corner of the bed and pushed it forward. I try hard. The bed slides up easily. I hit the door with it at breakneck speed. Hit the head of the bed after a few seconds, and the bed hit the door. I pulled the bed back to the wall, then tried again. But the door still doesn't open. I tried for days, then came up with another idea. If I wait for the nurse to open the door, hit it with a bed. So, I did. I've been waiting. He hasn't come in weeks. But the moment he opened the door, I'm ready. I hit the door against the wall, then hit the nurse with a bang. I jumped out of bed, run through the door to the hallway. When running, I heard a scream behind me. I turned to look. These things look very fragile. Because when I looked past, found where I hit with the bed, a purple liquid is flowing out. He fell to the ground, make a dull sound. Then I kept running. When running down the hallway, those nurses didn't come to catch me. Just keep doing their own thing. Run, run, run. Those walls and rooms are getting shabby. When running through these rooms, I saw something on the wall. These things are aggressive. But for now they'll only come from the room. When you arrive on the first floor, this hospital almost collapsed. On this floor, those nurses didn't just come from the room. They are everywhere. I ran down the hallway. But at the same time, those arms came to grab me too. But I run very fast, so they can't catch me. I ran past the front desk, through the gate, come outside, but found nothing. There is a place to see. Nothing but this hospital. But I don't care. I just run, run, run. All the time. I ran far, far. I can barely see the outline of the hospital in the distance. I sit in the clearing. Finally fell asleep. Maybe passed out. Then I woke up in the place I least wanted to see. The hospital where I first woke up. Somehow, I know I'm not at home. I look around the room. Try to keep your eyes focused. At this time, I saw a man sitting on a chair beside my bed. I still can't see anything, but I can make out a baseball cap, a dirty black coat, and a pair of dirty sneakers. I slowly raised my head to look at his face. Does not require good eyesight. I can see who's sitting next to me.